Alright, the first thing you want to do, find a nice long grassy area. You're going to set up this tarp. The tarp's going to be 40 feet long. It's going to give you a good idea of how much space you're going to need for setting up the inflatable. You'll be able to move that tarp around, get it in the position you want before you get the inflatable out. Once you get the tarp laid out in a position in your yard where you want it, you want to take those nails and washers and stake the four corners. The corners of the tarp have reinforcing on them and they have a little grommet hole. You just want to pull the tarp tight, that way the wind won't blow the tarp around while you're trying to set up the inflatable, and it won't blow around during the event. Definitely want to set up any water slide on grass. Absolutely never set it up on any type of asphalt, concrete, any surface like that, that if a kid or anybody was sliding around on it would get hurt. Alright, after you got the tarp down, you're going to take the unit while it's still in the storage bag. It's going to protect it. Just roll it over to where you're going to start unrolling it. The slip and slides all unroll from the back to the front. So you're going to start on the far end where the exit is, where the kids will get off once they slide down. That's where the blower will be, and that's where the hose will go. So you're just going to take it out. Once you get it out of the bag, the unit itself has two straps around it. Make sure you keep up with those straps. You're going to need them when you roll the unit up. They're just going to take the straps off, put it right at the back edge of that tarp, and you're simply going to unroll it like a big sleeping bag. All of our units will have deflation flaps. Some of them have zippers, just Velcro flaps to help you get the air out. Make sure all those flaps are closed before you try to inflate it, because it will not inflate if the flaps are open. Most of the units have two tubes on the back. You're just going to blow up with one tube. You're going to hook the blower to one tube. The other tube you just close off with the strap that's provided and make sure that it's pinch tight. Once you turn it on, after it starts inflating, you might see that the tube is a little pinched or kinked. So you just want to gently pull the blower back and make sure that the tube is straight. Make sure it's not twisted. You want a nice, straight, even tube, and that'll make sure that it inflates properly. Alright, it's already inflated, so he's going to take the stakes and he's going to drive them in there. We put two on each corner of the unit. Once you get it staked down, you'll see the hose that's on the unit. You're just going to take your garden hose and just hook it up to the hose that we've provided. When you turn the water on, it only needs to be turned about a quarter of a turn on your hose bib at your house. It doesn't take much water. There's going to be holes on the hose. If you'll look on here, you'll see the little holes, and they go all the way down the slip and slide. That's going to provide the water from one end to the other. If you turn the water on wide open, generally these little sprayers just spray water all the way over the slide and onto your yard and just completely miss the inflatable. So you just want to turn it on enough that the slip and slide is getting wet. It just doesn't take much water at all. And it is set up and ready to go.